What's the philosophy behind retakes, and how does it fit in line with the SAS grading policy?
Certainly the philosophy behind retakes is this. There's no guarantee that a kid has to have a retake or that a kid will get a retake for an assessment. They need to do the prep work. They need to take the original assessment and demonstrate their learning on that assessment. But the philosophy behind retakes in general is this. We're focused on the learning, and really we want to use that assessment to determine first and foremost what a kid knows and doesn't know, so we can adjust our teaching or provide interventions through the PLC or through the classroom to make sure that the student understands the material and hits those learning targets that we're after.
What are the requirements for students wishing to do retakes in your classes, and to which assignments do these apply?
There are no requirements, so anyone can redo a test or an assignment or homework at any time. And it applies to everything except the Christmas exam and the June exam.
So for us, we don't have a necessary requirement. However, we allow students to take as many retests. Well, we invite them to take retests if they like to.
This semester I've only done it once. I did it in my calculus class when students had trouble with derivatives. And I knew that they really need to be solid when it comes to understanding that topic to proceed on.
Why did you originally offer these the opportunity for retakes?
There were several reasons. One was because I think the students stay a lot more motivated when they know that they're in control of the grades. I think another reason is it's a great way to learn the material when you go back and correct your mistakes.
Some students use it to show consistency. Others use it to improve on past performances.
What do you think the pros and cons of offering corrections in this way is in terms of students learning?
Because you're doing corrections, it forces students to learn from their mistake. Because now that you're actually going to go back into your test or homework and actually see exactly what they got wrong, and then you analyze your mistakes for the corrections and write out why they got it wrong and why this answer is the correct answer. So it helps students in better learning the materials better, and that would help in the long run too with the run up to the final exams and the actual AP exams in which corrections don't exist.
A pro is that you learn from your mistakes, and a con might be that, like, if you keep messing up, you might just be reliant on retakes.
To give students 2-3 chances is a considerable amount of work for me as a teacher. I have to make up extra tests, and these can be very time consuming. You just come in and take it in 90 minutes, but the test takes a long time to make, several hours sometimes. So, and then grading those papers. And then the attitude, I think, changes too, because some students will not put the proper weight on a test. They would consider, come in, do as well as they can, and then they'll see what they can do on the next time they take the test. I don't think that's a proper way to do that. And when they go off to university, there's no retakes. You show what you can do on the test or on the exam, and that's it. That's your grade.